Hey, what's up, people? We now know who shot, assassinated, whatever term you want to put on this. Again, may his soul rest in peace. We now know who committed this crime. We now know the side that the person who committed this crime belong. Remember, when it happened, people were going crazy. People were saying it's the other side, it's the other side. People were saying it's they. Some even said it's a trans. Some thought it was going to be somebody who is in support of the gay community. Some said it was a trans. So many false information. People already were drawing conclusion. And the people who were drawing the most conclusion are those who are in support of President Donald J. Trump. Those who call themselves the right. Those who say Jesus, God, we speak Jesus, we speak God, we believe in God, we believe in God. Those people who believe in God, but they do not act like they believe in God. I have done this, by the way, before I go do my reaction. This is D1W1, click and react. If you are watching me now, I know I've got just a few people watching, but that's fine. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and just tell me your own take when it comes to these big podcast platforms, these big guys on YouTube, especially the PBD podcast. Before this guy was arrested, listen to what they were saying. Just listen and see how their faces are going to be in shit. How their faces are going to be. Listen to these guys. Listen.
So they're saying a car chase.
Okay.
This is the car chase. Let us just show
Yeah.
you, and you tell me if you believe them. Go ahead, Rob.
Yeah, let's find it.
Tell me if this is the kind of a car chase that you would celebrate and scream.
Okay, first of all, they were kind of claiming that TMZ, that the people working in TMZ were applauding, were in a celebration when they got the news that Charlie Kirk was killed. Meaning that they were thinking that the person who shot Charlie Kirk was they on the other side, they on the left. So you're drawing conclusion without even, that is how these guys are. When they keep saying that we are for Jesus, we believe in God, something happened, you automatically draw conclusion. You automatically start to point fingers. It's same thing they always say, when you're pointing that one finger, how many fingers are pointing towards you? 3. Because this one is neutral. This one is always neutral. But when you're pointing that one finger, 3 fingers are pointing towards you. And that is exactly what happened. You guys, TMZ came out to explain to people that we were not cheering because Charlie Kirk was killed. It's those in the other room who were watching something, because TMZ, they're always live streaming from any corner of especially America. So they explained why people were cheering, but they did not believe. They thought they were cheering because Charlie Kirk was killed. By the way, we know Charlie Kirk is a very, very vile person. But do you really think that those on the right, that those who do not agree with Charlie Kirk will kill him? Who are the people who have been trying to kill people that they don't agree with? Mostly Republican, mostly those on the right. I am not an American, but I do watch your politics so much. Every day, morning and evening, I am checking what is happening because it's kind of comical. It's kind of an entertainment for us. And also, whatever happens in America affects the world. So we need to be always having an eye, because you guys claim that you guys are the superpower. So we are always looking up to the superpower. I am here to watch, click, and react. And my reason why I say, no, what we all can do this, is because PBD podcast, they sit there and claim that we have the facts on our side. everything that they say is bullshit. Most of the stuff that they say is bullshit. The other guy, Adam Sushnik or whatever his name is, everything he says is bullshit. And Vinny is the angry one. The other person who is, I think PBD knows what he's doing. He's smart enough. He knows that I need the clicks. I need the views. That's why sometimes he always refers to how many views did we get? How many views did they get? Because he knows that I am here to make money. He is the business guy. He knows that this platform is to make money. And the other guy, the other smart man, the old head, Tom uses his brain. Tom tried to analyze things. He uses the wisdom. He's always calm and collective. Sometimes he tries to not make them angry by telling them that what you said is just bullshit. But he tries to be like, my take, the way I see it. And then he tries to make it like he doesn't want to disagree openly with them. He doesn't want to actually say what he thinks, because what he thinks is most of the time it's not in line with what they are saying. Because I watch PBD, though sometimes they annoy me, but I watch them because as by the way, guys, make sure you are liking, make sure you're subscribing. I want to get this platform not to 2.7 million, but I want to get it to 100,000. It's if I can achieve that and get that silver plaque, that's awesome. I'm not making any money. I'm learning because I love watching you guys. I love watching you guys. My girl can tell you guys. My woman can tell you guys. My daughter even knows. Every time she sees me, Donald Trump again. Daddy, you're watching Donald Trump. Daddy, you're watching politics. So,
tell me if it's that euphoric.
I think I should skip this.
We're showing you right there on the banner below. You can see
I should skip this part and go straight to.
Well, I wanted to let you know that President Trump has said Charlie Kirk has died. So that is the.
I want to go straight to.
Have with ABC News.
Yeah, this is.
But about what? Be
everything.
specific. What's everything?
Are they in Canada? Are they in Canada right there? Where is he? Because that guy has an English accent, but from the looks of it, I don't even know if he's in the United States. Is he in New York?
New York City, buddy.
Well, wherever it is, that's such a freaking great moment. And first of all, Don Lemon, you want to talk about a fall from grace? This guy was one of the top CNN anchors, and your ass is in the street putting a mic in people's faces, and he's getting handled. And it makes me so freaking happy. And Pat, it's not, I know we're going to get into it. It's not just that.
It makes him so freaking happy to see people actually struggling. That is somebody who said Jesus. So it makes him happy to see people are struggling because they have a different point of view to his. They believe in different things. Like Don Lemon is gay, so it makes him happy. You remember what Jesus said? Do not judge, or you will be judged. We are all human beings. We are all here to pass, to live our life in the best way that we can. Your decisions is your decisions as long as you are not in someone else's face. The things, your choices are your choices. What you do with your life, you will answer on the last day. But he is here always saying that Jesus, saying that he's happy because somebody is struggling in life. He's not actually struggling. These guys have a lot of money, but you are happy.
The left, from TMZ to him to that guy to even Don Lemon. Do you think Don Lemon is pissed off or upset or sad that Charlie was?
Why is he always angry? Why is he always angry? This face is not a face of somebody who is at peace with himself. He's always angry, fighting with himself.
Shot? Absolutely not. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. My cousin's wife was posting something about the Second Amendment, and she put yes, like all yes, that he was shot and killed. These are people that are in my family, okay? And it's
Are you kidding me?
I swear to you, and Pat, because I'm trying. Yes, I'm the Angry Patriot.
On Instagram?
On Instagram, my brother and them sent me the story. I'm going to show it to you.
Dag Hewlett.
You have no idea. This is my first
Yes.
cousin's wife.
What do you want?
All right? These people, I'm telling you right now, they are captured
nice.
by the devil, Pat. And I'm not being
See what
facetious,
Vegeta's made?
okay? And I've said this multiple times about Ephesians, chapter 6, verse 12.
What is this?
I don't know, dear.
You don't know.
It might be a little copycat.
It's a koala.
No.
Guys, tell me what is this?
No, comment down below. What do you think it is? I think it's like a kind of like a cub.
Come on,
or
tell them
fox.
to comment down below what you think.
comment down below. What do you think this might be? Well, I think it might be a cub or a fox.
A fox?
Or like a cub, like a baby one.
Guys, comment down below and tell
Because
me
look
what
at
you
the
think this is.
tail. The tail is like some like a
And while you're
fox.
commenting, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like.
Yeah.
And come back to watch another video.
Yeah, boy.
Okay. Let me continue with my... Come on, let me go and do your stuff.
Okay.
Angry patriot. Angry patriot.
It's principalities. It's evil. And these people have been
That's
captured.
right.
They don't even know. Pat, when they walk around, they say stuff like this, and you have kids of all walks of life cheering, chanting, shot, and then
Kids are also watching you with this type of aggressive, angry reaction. Kids are also watching you. Others are asking questions, they're calm. So if someone is asking questions in a calm way, it's going to be hard to actually see that as being aggressive. But when people watch you, people are scared of you. People are scared of you.
the neck and happy that a human being was shot for speaking, just speaking. You know what I mean? Guess what? If you don't like what he say, go in there and battle him. Go in there and debate him. The left, they have nothing. They have to silence us with death. They have to shoot us because they can't argue with us. And
you see what they said? The left. Because they already concluded that the guy who shot Charlie Kirk was a Democrat. That's why they keep saying the left, the left, the left. And it's funny because this was... That is why you cannot be pointing fingers towards somebody without knowing what actually happened. Stop pointing fingers.
I'm telling you guys, it's evil, and these people they don't even know that they're captured, Tommy. They don't know that they're, I don't want to say possessed. How can you walk around and do that?
You are possessed. The way you speak, you are possessed. Look at that face. Is that not a face of somebody who is possessed? Can you see this face? Imagine if somebody comes in here and watch this face. Alistair. Now I wanted to call my daughter to come and tell me if this is an angry face or a happy face. So let me know. Let me not put her in this. Let me know. I'm not gonna allow her to judge somebody just from, don't judge a book by the cover. But that's not the face of a happy man at all.
I'm going to show you once Tom says this thing, what these people are about.
Yeah, the greatest trick the devil pulled off is convincing people he doesn't exist. The evil creeps in on little cat feet. The fog creeps in on little cat feet. I think it was Walt Whitman talking about San Francisco. But guess what? Evil also creeps in that way. It's a little here, it's a little there, and all of a sudden, your worldview, and that's my concern, the worldview they have is on a foundation of deep evil flaw. It's deep flaws that they don't see as evil. And they're talking about the other side. And by the way, this goes back to...
Who is they? Who are they talking about the other side? Vinny just said the left. And you are saying they. They who? Because when they say... It seems like sometimes when I'm speaking with my partner and she said they are controlling the world. I'm also like, they? Who they? They is nobody. When you keep saying they who? It's like when you say they, you are not actually saying anything because you are just using words that makes no meaning. Because if you're going to go and report somebody and you say they, you'll be like, what do you mean by they? Who are they? Can you give me a name? Vinny just said the left. We know the left are the Democrats. But when you keep saying they, it makes you are the smart one. Just call a name. Call a name.
Activism in America. Activism in America in the 1960s, you had this horrible war, the Vietnam War, that was, people are being...
Charlie Kirk was murdered for speaking the truth and defending freedom. Millet, the world has lost an incredible...
Charlie Kirk was murdered for speaking the truth. So when he says Palestine doesn't exist, is that the truth? When Charlie Kirk says Palestine doesn't exist, is that the truth? You guys claim to have the truth on your side, but somebody sit and say a country that is made up of 70 million people doesn't exist. Is that the truth?
President Trump, the great and even legendary Charlie Kirk is dead. Greg Abbott, Charlie's voice was a beacon for millions of young Americans searching for the truth, courage, and conviction. Megyn Kelly, we have lost one of the most important voices that we've had in our lifetime, and this continues going on. By the way, on the opposing side, people may be on the other side. Here's what Pritzker had to say. President's rhetoric often foments violence. Democratic Senator Murphy, Trump has to answer for creating pessimismness for violence. Left has done that too. Joe Biden, there's no place in our country for this kind of violence. Barack Obama, we don't yet know what motivated the person who shot and killed Charlie Kirk, But this kind of
Yes,
despicable violence.
of course. Of course, you cannot just conclude because you don't know. The person is at large. He has not been captured. So what do you expect somebody who's got knowledge, somebody who is intelligent to say? You want him to just say, it's that person. You did it because of this. That is, we don't yet know. Because you haven't arrested him. He's still at large. Nobody knows. It might have been somebody, for example, it might have been somebody who had a beef. It might have been some drunks. It might have been somebody who has a mental issue. So you don't know the motive. So you cannot just conclude without knowing when he has not yet been arrested.
Violence has no place in our democracy. Kamala Harris, I'm deeply disturbed by the shooting in Utah. And this goes on. And then you have some that if you watch these, Rob, I don't know if you have the Ilhan Omar clip with Mehdi Hassan. You may want to watch this, folks. I'm just telling you, it's going to upset you a little bit. Go ahead and play this clip, Rob.
It's going to upset more than what Charlie Kirk said about other shootings. Charlie Kirk said some people will have to die. He said a few people will have to die so that people can continue with their gun right, so that the Second Amendment can still be in America. That's what he said with his own mouth. He said, why should you be empathetic? He said the word empathy is just a fabricated word. Why are you guys pretending? Is that not a double standard? Is that not being... That is why everybody needs to start a YouTube channel. Because YouTube channels, you just sit and say what you think. And before you know it, you're making money, because this is all about making money. You guys are just forgetting about everything that Charlie Kirk used to say. It's free speech, yes, but free speech can rise some people up. Free speech can make some people go mad.
What I do know for sure is that, Charlie was someone who once said, guns save lives after a school shooting. Charlie was someone who was willing to debate and downplay the death of George Floyd in the hands of Minneapolis police.
I think he called him a scumbag.
Right, have no regard, downplay slavery and what Black people have gone through in this country by saying Juneteenth should never exist. And I think, there are a lot of people who are out there talking about him just wanting to have a civil debate.
Complete rewriting of history.
Yeah, there is nothing more effed up, than to completely pretend that his words and actions have not been recorded and in existence for the last decade or so. And
can I just say one thing about these two people?
What are you going to say what has she said that is not true? What has she said that is fabricated? What has she said? What is this guy going to say about what this lady has just said? It is all what Charlie Kirk said them all from his own mouth. So what is he going to say?
This is why you got to love America and also feel very uneasy about America. Here are two people who are not born in America, who fundamentally want to change America.
Are you also saying the same thing about Patrick Bet-David? He was not born in America. Are you saying the same thing?
America is actually even founded on. And because of who we are as a country, they have the ability to say, no. We want to reinvent America and what it is today. The disrespect that they can't even acknowledge that a man was assassinated and immediately...
What is this douchebag saying? That is why he's single. That is why he hasn't got no kids. That is why he cannot even get a proper girlfriend apart from, the 304. Is that how they call them in America? The same Charlie Kirk said some people have to die. When there was a school shooting, he said some people have to die. He said guns don't kill people. It's the same Charlie Kirk. So what do you expect people to say?
They go to, well, he said this, almost like he had it coming. Only in America, two people that we brought in from another side of the world, from Somalia and I believe the UK, I want to say, to come in and criticize the foundation of America, only in America.
Yeah, and by the way, Vinny, your thoughts when you...
It's the same foundation. Okay, for Vinny, I already made a video with what Vinny is going to say, the angry patriot.